Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to another comic book review. Hey, today I'm taking a look at Topps #1. I think it's from 1996. It's a numbered issue. Look at that low number 1382 of only 120,000 of these comic books made. I meant to open this at Christmas, but I'm running a little bit late. I kind of got behind on the Christmas comics and had to choose stuff, and this one slid through. But since it's good stuff, since it's not too graphically horror, I guess we'll be checking out the X-Files. Hey, I got the part 2 to this comic book, too. It hadn't got the low number, but it's got a really cool Scully and Mulder cover. Hey, I've checked out a couple of X-Files before. This one was my favorite. I love the cover on that big X-Files #1 from the second series, and I think it was 2011. And I got the one from 95, the very first annual they ever come out with. And the annual is actually from the same series. I believe that this one is actually 95 too, not 96. I'm sorry, 95. And this would be the #1 from the 95 series. Another #1 I got is an annual. And you notice I love the #1s. So shall we get together real quick, pop it open, and check out the X-Files? Do not open till Christmas. A little bit late. Yeah, notice how good they look on the cover? That is one great cover. And this is the way they're drawn inside the front cover. You get a look at the intro. The truth is out there. Do not open till Christmas. What strange mystery will we solve today? In the opening panels of this comic book, a priest takes a dastardly confession, one that shocks him. The priest comes out of the confessional to stop the guy who's dripping blood everywhere. The guy reveals to him that he is the messenger. He is the one who has the third secret of Fatima. What? The third secret of Fatima? Does anybody know what that is? You may have to stop now and Google the third secret of Fatima. But some little kids went on a hill in Spain or France, I think it was Spain, and they saw visions of the Virgin Mary and visions of God and what I believe was a UFO sighting, probably. Anyway, this guy reveals that he has the secret, and he can't reveal the secret because of a vow of silence. But he's been released from it. He freaks out. He jumps out a window to his death and said it can't be opened till Christmas. And of course, Mulder gets the case as he explains how these 3 kids went up on a mountain, saw an incredible vision. Days later, everybody came. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people saw the silvery disc maneuver in the silvery disc maneuver in the sky. Now that's Our Lady of Fatima. That's the Virgin Mary, because the Virgin Mary looks like a silver disc that floats in the sky. Look, it happened on the 13th, too. I wonder if that's got some kind of significance. Anyway, I missed the slideshow. She don't really know what's going on. He has to give her the recap. She gets the recap. Well, today are 3 secrets of Fatima. 2 of them were revealed by the Pope back in the day. But one of them was so horrible, it had to be kept secret. Some messenger was carrying the 3rd secret to America to be opened by a cardinal here for some reason. And the little box containing it has disappeared, and the messenger went crazy and confessed nobody should ever read it. And now Scully and Mulder are on the case. But the people from a John Carpenter movie gathered outside the church. Gee whiz. I swear, when you get old, your memory starts to go. I had to stop and Google Prince of Darkness. Yeah, that's right. It looks like the church from Prince of Darkness with a lot of evil worshippers gathered outside. They start throwing snowballs at Scully and Mulder. And they run from snowballs. Somewhere deep in the Vatican, the Holy Pope Father talks to them guys in the military. He tells them guys in the military, you don't want this here prophecy secret coming out. You militaries better goof. You goose in the military need to find that secret and stop it from coming out. It was for the Cardinals' eyes only. It was for the Cardinals' eyes only. It must not come out. They don't tell you what the secret is. and the Holy Father says to the general, yeah, if you don't hurry up and find it, I'll have to send in the guys from End of Days with that little red heart with the arrow through it to take care of some business. Scully's taking a look at the messenger's body, and apparently after he jumped through the window, he fell dead, and he's got the smell of almonds, so we realize that this guy's been poisoned. There's some company at the door. She has to go check it out. It turns out to be the goose mother and his small child. She has to inform him that, hey, the autopsy's still going on. I got to get back in here and cut him all open and dissect him and stuff. And you can come back later and get the body. She has a break, stops by the snack machine, drinks a cup of coffee, but when she goes back, it's like, damn, the body's gone. She makes a quick call downstairs and tells Mulder. Mulder comes out just in time to see him snagging the body, but he don't have time to stop him. Scully run out the door and say, did you see what happened? She's like, they took the body! And they jump in the car and they go in hot pursuit. And they wind up in the snow at the airport. Speaking of snow, after giving Mulder and Scully the shake, we head down to the street corner on a cold New York night with the snow falling, where a gangster named Johnny the Boots, and his brother, Matt Troy, they talk business about the Fatima prophecy, and they're trying to sell it, but they're gonna take it out the bag and try to read it, and that never works out good with this Fatima prophecy. He takes out the Bible. He begins to read it. He mumbles 2 words, and he is turned to dust. He was not worthy. What the heck? As the other guy, named Troy, grab the prophecy and goes, Johnny the Boots is gone. So Scully and Mulder track down the jet that the thieves escaped on. It belonged to this rich corporate guy over in, of course, New York City. This whole thing takes place in New York City. And check this guy out. I'm not going to make no bad jokes about he looked like he belonged in San Francisco. Or he looks more like a 69ers fan. No, a 69ers, not a 49ers, a 69ers fan. Oh, come on, it was funny. I'm sorry. Anyway, in the worst drawn art of Scully and Mulder you will ever see in your life in this 1995 comic book, Scully and Mulder question Elon Musk. Elon Musk denies everything. I don't know what's going on. You got the wrong guy. Scully and Mulder get the call about the crap that happened downtown in Brooklyn. They head down to Brooklyn to see the disintegrated body of Johnny the Boots. That's right, they learned that Matt Troy from fingerprints off the corporate jet. Oh, they're slick. They learned that he's a military agent right there. Yep, the military agent, Matt Troy, pretending to be a gangster. Now has possession of the prophecy of Panama. Well, he's told, you shouldn't read that. Last guy read that with puff, I tell you. As Mulder questions another suspect. This time went to see old Elon Musk right there. And, of course, this is just so great. After questioning Elon Musk, Scully and Mulder think this is some kind of joke. You're sick. We're out of here. So Mulder's over here explaining to his boss, you know, this secret of Fatima thing's got some supernatural energy to it. And he says this guy was just smuggling plutonium or something. It'd be a lot easier case than this supernatural crap. Hey, Mulder, you're off the case. Go chase Bigfoot. He literally told him to go chase Bigfoot. He told Mulder to go chase Bigfoot. He's off the case. Mulder ain't happy to be off the case. Mulder thinks that bad things are going to happen if he don't find out about this here prophecy of Fatima and what it will reveal about maybe aliens, Under the cover of night, Scully and Mulder return to the Newton estate. It's 1:15 on a dark New York night. Saturday, as a matter of fact. As they creep around the perimeter fence, they hear a strange sound. Mulder tells Scully, "Get down," and you hear a loud shish coming over the trees, and then everything goes blank. What the hell? So I hope you're enjoying my review, and I hope it's what Dave Sunstorm calls the good stuff. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break and do a couple of shout-outs real fast, and I will be fast, I promise you. A special shout-out to Dave Sunstorm and his brother Steven Sunstorm. You know, the good stuff, guys. Another special shout-out to my main man, Thrash Pondo Pons. Join us on Sundays every other week when we discuss movies. Last week in upcoming, we're taking on some Stephen King stuff you might find interesting. Be sure to check out the Golden Rage of TV, Pat McCormick. Hey, last night, Pat McCormick, Thrash Pondo, and Dave Sunstorm, as well as BK on the air, we're all on a show together. Check out the Dave Sunstorm channel to see that show. It was awesome. Dun, 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 dun. And now for the other guys. BK on the air, Big Guys 45. Our guy Corey at Corey's Comedy Channel. My flock is everywhere, Sarah, we love you. The Nostalgic Pod, Blast Chance. Be sure to check him out. Retro Nerd Girl, Brain Benders, Banners, Chrissy. You can see me there on Saturday nights. AAP, Homestead. I pay for life. And my main man, can't leave out the Unapologetic Geek. You can see me there last Sunday. Check out that show. And, of course, Eric from Gypsy Road. Can't say enough about how much we miss you, brother. We sure will be glad when you come back to YouTube. Every time I do a paranormal thing, man, we think about you. And with that being said, back to the blank page in the review. No. Check this out. It is a intact X-Files poster. I want to rip it out and hang it on my wall like a little 13-year-old kid would, but no, I'm going to leave it intact in the bag. Heck, this is probably the first time this comic book's ever even been looked at. It's a 9.6. 9.6? Numbered issue? I mean, it's not a really low number. Mint condition. Number 1. Poster intact. I'm thinking to myself it could be worth as much as $2.50, boy. It wouldn't be the X-Files if that swish sound he heard hadn't have been a UFO flying up out of nowhere. A UFO with a strange mirror-like reflection at the bottom. I can't believe it. Scully and Mulder are mesmerized by the giant spectacle flying above their car. But actually, I don't think it's alien. It looks like one of ours, says Scully. Well, Scully goes all quick draw and does something. I don't think there's an alien. I think it's one of ours. There's only one thing I can do because I'm Scully. I'm going to shoot that mother down. And she shoots it down. She shoots it. She shoots the UFO. Repeatedly, she shoots the mirror thing. And after a couple of shots to the reflector thing on the bottom, well, the UFO goes down in a fiery crash. Mulder's like, do you think we can fit it in the truck? As it blows up some more, catches fire, snow begins to fall, and the army shows up, and Scully and Mulder may have a problem. Of course, Scully and Mulder pull that Blues Brothers crap and take off and drive through the snow at 100 miles an hour, making some guy in a suit really angry. Yeah, at Our Lady of Fatima in Brooklyn, New York, Saturday, 3:15 a.m. Somehow, the cigarette-smoking man-looking guy gets possession of the scroll. He takes it out and begins to read a few lines. And of course, somebody comes up and shoots him in the face. Oh my God! And we still don't know what it said. Jeez. Oh my God. The goof who got it took it out. He read it, but he was smart enough to read it silently, so he didn't bust into flames or get shot, I guess. Whatever that means. He got a little dizzy, though. Might be the hint of poison in the air. Scully and Mulder crashed the car, and they're running for their lives in the snow. Well, Goofy Dude read it. Mulder was shot by it. Dude read it, had it in his hand. Poof! He bust into dust, too. Mulder and Scully arrived just in time to see him bust into dust, and Mulder grabs it. Mulder starts to read it. The military show up and surround Scully and Mulder. And Mulder gets told, if you read it, Mulder, I'll be forced to kill you. Nobody must know the secret of Fatima. It must remain a secret forever. Or till the time is right. So once again, we get screwed. We don't get to find out what. Scully and Mulder go home empty-handed with some Christmas gifts, like a really cool new shirt and a cool necklace. And of all the stars in the sky, the secrets we'll never know the answer to. The end. Oh my God, now I want to pull my hair out and scream. That's really how they ended this, with a circle jerk. Oh, you can't go never find out what that there secret of Fatima was, are you? Never will. And that's a trippy way to end a comic book. Don't you agree? Wild. Check that out. It's the Animaniacs. You get a commercial for the Animaniacs. Anybody remember the Animaniacs? I actually seen that a couple of times because I had kids. And then you get Star Wars Galaxy. A galaxy of fun on Topps playing cards. Of course, it's a Topps comic book, so of course they're going to have lots of commercials for Topps trading cards. Like this really cool set, Series 1 trading card you could have had back in 1995, as well as Star Wars Master Visions. What? It's a more trading cards. Oh, gee. And then you see two more really cool trading card sets that were coming out back in 1995. That's right. You got a special X-Files set and another second Star Wars set because they were the big sellers back in 95. And I have to ask myself, whatever happened? Whatever happened to the X-Files magazine? I remember I had a few of these. They were really hard to get. People snagged them off the ship as soon as they hit. Mars Attacks. Wow, now that's some cool trading card set. I remember that one. It's been featured on quite a few YouTube videos, right? And X-Files, Xmas Christmas gifts you could have had. You could have ordered right off the back of the comic. At least they didn't waste it. And since they talked about Bigfoot in this comic book, that's so cool. Let me give a special shout out to Rob over at Bigfoot, Michigan Rob on YouTube. Be sure to check out his books, True Cryptid Encounters, Book 1 and Book 2. I have them both. They suit right in with this paranormal cryptid stuff. You'll love these books. I bet they make a great gift, even though Christmas is a little bit late. Hey, there's a part 2 of this book, but it's not a part 2. It's just a different story, but just a number 2. I guess I'll get around to it one day. Till next time, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I'll be back with another comic book video. It probably won't be as good as this one. Till next time, blog over.